This is something that's been very helpful to me in my spiritual practice along the way. I started working with Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels Oracle card deck. This is the first deck that she ever made, and I really think it's her best one. That's my personal experience with them. I just love these cards, and they were so helpful to me for a couple of years. I don't really use them anymore, but I used to use them every day, and that's what I'm inviting you to play with. So here's what I'm suggesting. You get these cards, Healing with the Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and I think they're like $15. Comes with a little booklet and then the 44 cards. And they're beautiful. I love the pictures and the messages are beautiful. Now, you can shuffle them any way you like. One way I like to shuffle them is, I always liked shuffling cards this way because I like the sound of it. But you can also shuffle them this way, where you kind of just drop them in like that. You drop them, see how I'm doing that, like that. Woo, it's windy here. And that shuffles them too. Another way I like to shuffle them is just like this, just like this. Now, the trick is that you're starting with an intention. So before I even begin anything, shuffling anything like that, I take the cards, I hold them in my hands, I take that breath, and I move into my intention of what it is I'd like to know. So these are oracle cards, and so I'm going to invite Spirit to give me an answer. It's really my higher self that's speaking to me. I'm connecting with the guardian angels and my angels around me, and I always have these wonderful beings of love and light around me, and I know that now. And how I learned it was really by working with these cards. And well, how I affirmed it was by working with these cards. It's just one tool among many, so you can try it and play with it if you like. Now, what I do is I hold in my mind a question. Now, it doesn't work to hold a yes or no question like, does he like me? Does he love me? No, not a question like that, but a question like this. What is the most important thing for me to know about this situation? So let's say it is a romantic relationship thing like that. You could say, what is the best thing for me to know about my relationship with Pete or whatever? Or it could be, what is the most loving thing for me to do? It could be a question like that. So not a yes or no question, a more expansive question. And I find that asking just what is the highest guidance for me at this time around a particular issue, it's also very helpful. What is the highest and best guidance for me at this time? What is the highest and best guidance for me at this time? So that's what I do, is I think about that while I'm shuffling the cards, while I'm moving them around, and I just keep asking the question in my mind over and over again, what's the highest and best guidance for me to know at this time? What's the highest and best guidance for me to know at this time? And then when you're ready, you can just pause and open the deck. Now what I like to do is I like to take the card that was in the middle where I opened it and the card that was on the bottom. So I've got two cards. And then I look them up in the book and I read what it says. And I've got some divine guidance. And usually I find that these messages are really beautiful, really inspirational, and really helpful. And I kid you not, I have done this around a particular issue for 30 days, pulled a card every day, two cards, to get divine guidance on a particular issue that I had concern about or I had questions about. And asking the same question every day for 30 days, I have actually pulled the exact same cards 27 out of 30 days. So Try it, play with it. You will discover that you are profoundly supported in the invisible, and more often than not, you are getting clear divine guidance. And now, with these cards as your helper, you may listen to it. You may listen to it even more clearly. You may hear it even more clearly because it's right here in your hands. So give it a go, play with it, have fun with it, and let me know what you think.